All right, let's talk about this festive fixture at Anfield. On paper, it looks like a classic David versus Goliath story. But, in the Premier League, it's never quite that simple, is it? We're going to break down what happens when a resurgent Liverpool goes up against a Wolves side that is, well, having a historically rough time.
I mean, this quote really says it all. The reigning champions against the basement boys. It just perfectly frames the entire matchup, doesn't it? You've got a team at the absolute peak of their game, and another one just fighting tooth and nail to stay alive in the league. And yeah, their trajectories couldn't be more different right now. We're talking about a Liverpool team that's looking to finish a great year by smashing their way into the top four. And then there's Wolves, who are just trying to find any kind of lifeline in what's quickly becoming a total nightmare of a season. And really, the goals for this one game tell you everything you need to know. For Liverpool, anything less than 3 points is a setback for their Champions League ambitions. For Wolves, honestly, even getting a draw at Anfield would feel like winning the lottery, a tiny bright spot in a very dark season. So let's actually look at the recent results, because when you dive into the data, it paints a really clear picture of why these two clubs are where they are. Under Arne's slot, Liverpool has just found a whole new gear. They're unbeaten in their last 6 games, and they're riding this huge wave of momentum with 3 wins in a row. And these aren't just cakewalks either. Grinding out a gutsy win against a team like Spurs, and then putting in a totally professional performance against Brighton, that shows you this is a team with both confidence and grit. All the momentum is with them. But on the other side of the pitch, the story is completely different. For Wolves, the numbers are, to put it mildly, incredibly grim. 2. Just 2. That's the number that says everything about Wolves' season. Only 2 points from 17 matches. I mean, at this level of football, that's almost hard to believe. And let's be clear, this isn't just a bad patch of form. This is a historically bad start. This team is literally on track to have their name in the record books for all the wrong reasons, matching the worst start to a season ever. And the misery just keeps piling on. 10 straight losses in the Premier League, no wins in over 21 matches. Oh, and they have the league's worst attack and the league's worst defense. It is really hard to see where the next point is coming from, let alone a win. Okay, so this sounds like a total landslide, right? Well, not so fast. Every game has a wild card. And for this one, it could be the long list of injuries and absences for Liverpool. Could this actually be the thing that levels the playing field? Look, Liverpool are missing some serious firepower here. Their record signing Alexander Isak is out long-term. The one and only Salah is away at the Africa Cup of Nations. And their creative dynamo, Dominic Szoboszlai, is out on suspension. Sure, Wolves have a couple of guys out too, but that list for Liverpool, that is a major blow to their attack. So with all those stars on the sidelines, the pressure to create something, well, it falls right on the shoulders of Florian Wirtz and especially Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike has been on absolute fire lately, scoring 5 goals in his last 3 games. You better believe Liverpool is going to expect him to carry this attack. So, with all those key players missing, how is this tactical battle actually going to play out on the field? You can expect a classic clash of styles here. Liverpool in their 4-2-3-1 are going to want all of the ball. They'll try to use Ekitike's crazy speed to get in behind. So what will Wolves do? You can bet they're going to retreat into a deep defensive shell, probably a 5-3-2 low block, and just hope to frustrate Liverpool and maybe, just maybe, hit them on a counterattack. But it's not just about formations, right? It's about stamina. And Wolves have a massive problem with fading out of games. They haven't scored in 6 of their last 7 second halves. And Liverpool, well, they're famous for getting stronger as the game goes on. For Wolves, that could be a recipe for a late-game disaster. Okay, so we've looked at the form, the big-name absences, and the likely tactics. Let's put it all together and figure out how this is going to go down. You know, when you stack up all the evidence, there's really only one conclusion you can come to. Even with Liverpool missing some key guys, the huge gap in quality, in confidence, in form, it makes this pretty much the biggest mismatch of the entire season. So the prediction is a professional, no drama, comfortable 2-0 win for Liverpool at home. And if you're watching, keep your eyes on Hugo Ekitike. With Isak and Salah both out, he is the guy Liverpool will be looking to for a goal. And given the form he's in, he's absolutely the one most likely to make it happen. So, what's it going to be? Are we about to see a Boxing Day miracle at Anfield? Or is it just going to be business as usual for a Liverpool side that has its eyes set on the very top of the table? Football can always surprise you, but every single sign is pointing to a comfortable win for the home team.